Good morning, viewers. You're watching The Savera. I'm Shefali. The war between the United States, Israel and Iran has now entered its 15th day, and tensions in the region continue to rise with several major developments being reported. According to media reports, 5 U.S. Air Force aircraft parked at an airbase in Saudi Arabia have been destroyed during the fighting. Reports suggest that these were refueling tanker aircraft, possibly damaged during an Iranian attack. However, the U.S. Central Command has not yet officially confirmed the incident. In another development, a U.S. Air Force Boeing KC-135 refueling aircraft crashed in Iraq yesterday, killing all 6 crew members on board. With this, the number of American soldiers killed in the ongoing conflict has reportedly reached 11. Meanwhile, there are unverified claims regarding Iran's new supreme leader, Mojtaba Khamenei. Some international media reports suggest that he was seriously injured during the February 28 U.S.-Israel attacks and was admitted to a hospital in Tehran. Reports claim that he is in critical condition with injuries so severe that one of his legs were amputated. However, there have been no official confirmation about or from Iranian authorities regarding these claims. On the battlefield, missile activity continues across the region. Iraqi officials say that a missile struck the helipad inside the U.S. Embassy compound in Baghdad, although details about damage or casualties are still unclear. At the same time, Iran has denied U.S. claims that its key oil facilities on Kurj Island were destroyed. Iranian officials say that while several explosions occurred, the oil infrastructure remains intact. Kurj Island is extremely important to Iran as around 80 to 90% of the country's crude oil exports pass through this island. Amid rising tensions, the United States has asked non-essential government staff and their families to leave Oman, citing the risk of escalating conflict and possible terror attacks in the region. Meanwhile, in a significant development for India, an Indian LPG tanker named Shivalik safely crossed the Strait of Hormuz, a crucial maritime route for global oil shipments. The safe passage is considered important because nearly 20% of the world's oil supply passes through this narrow waterway. Security concerns are also rising in the Gulf. Saudi Arabia says it intercepted and destroyed 6 drones attempting to enter its airspace. In another major step, the United States has announced the reward of up to $10 million for information leading to the arrest of Iran's new supreme leader, Mojtaba Khamenei, accusing him and several senior officials of links to networks associated with the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Despite 2 weeks of intense airstrike, U.S. intelligence reports suggest that Iran's government remains stable and there is currently no immediate threat of the regime collapsing. With rising oil prices, growing military deployments and continued attacks across the region, the situation in the Middle East remains extremely volatile, and the world is closely watching how the conflict unfolds in the coming days. That's all for now in this update. Stay tuned to The Savera, download the app and follow us on various social media platforms.